set for football now at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, a good matchup here in the AFC. It's the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the Ravens.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And off we go here in Baltimore. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback, veteran. He's 6'3", out of Central Michigan. It's Cooper Rush.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect to leave here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield could open up a lot of opportunities for you to take advantage as this game unfolds.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Going to go right back to Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
Every team stresses it all week in practice, Mike, as they're building their scripts and they're delivering their team message. You want to start fast in the NFL. Playing from behind is a nightmare. You can't come out flat and allow the opposing team to strike first. They understand the importance. This opening drive, they feel really good about the plays they have tabled. They really feel good about the week of practice they had. Now all that has to come together, start fast, and then see if you can sustain it for 4 quarters. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
Houston.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Quarterbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up in run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
On second down, Stroud. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll go right back to Kirk again. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
A run up the middle with Chubb. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2. Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Here's Chubb. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal. They'll try to run with Johnson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Ravens nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25.
The Ravens offense going to take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll step up and run.
The quarterback on the scramble. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Bateman is the motion man. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Rush. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. So, as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's Jordan Stout now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan, and as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Stroud. This one is caught by Kirk. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Number 13, Christian Kirk. A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
3rd and 9. Back to throw. Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down for Houston.
15. And the Texans, 1st down.
Throwing is Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. A chance here for Ogunbowale. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Here's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
There's 2 big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest, and that was a big-time throw right there.
DJ Speed on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. It's Henry, and he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins, and they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up. Throwing is Rush. This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On the option, they give it to Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 46, here's second down and 9. Rush to throw. Open man, that's Flowers. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
9 yards.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
Third down and 9. Throwing is Rush. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field, and they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start first and 10. Start this drive. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They bring a tight end in motion left. Here's a handoff to Chubb. And this will be a Texans first down, as he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Houston.
So anytime you find yourself in a backed-up situation like this, Mike, there's 2 goals. You want to pick up 2 first downs, and then after that, of course, you want to go down and score. So first objective is complete. Let's see if they can pick up another.
And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Back at the 14-yard line.
Stroud going to set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And third down coming up. Here's Stroud. They'll look to set up the screen here. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Not the worst play call there. I actually like third down screen game, especially when you're anticipating some pressure, an over-aggressive defense who's selling out to get to the quarterback. In this case, not a lot of room to operate. They don't convert. Brings up fourth down.
Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he's standing right around his own goal line. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. First down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 3. On the give, here's Henry. He's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Texans' 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 6. In motion goes Likely. To throw is Rush. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
This is third and 6. Here's Rush. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. They get 15 on that game. First down, Baltimore.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Here's a designed run, and he'll go into the slide there. It'll be a gain of a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second and 8. Now, Rush. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
A loss of 1.
You can see this quarterback, he has a lot of confidence in his legs as he escapes the pocket to extend these plays downfield, but let's give credit to the defensive front. They continued to pursue, and they were able to take him down behind the line for a sack.
Third, they need 8. He'll drop the throw. And He will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Brings up fourth down.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on fourth down.
They'll run for it with Henry. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these third and fourth and short situations. There's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Brings up second and goal.
From the 1, second and goal. Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece.
Tyler Luke to kick
We're all
off
time,
for
7
Baltimore.
apiece, and the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it, and he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Texans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. To throw is Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the 31, here's second and 2. They'll run it straight ahead to the shot. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Now a third and 2. From the gun, here's Stroud. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
Texans.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
At the Ravens' 39-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Kirk is the motion man. On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Third down and 9. Stroud to throw to the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Texans first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
First down, Houston.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This from Higgins, who makes the grab. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Ravens' 21-yard line.
Second and a yard. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Texans first down.
One final throw before the break. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Smith to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Texans offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 12.
That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well. On the ground is Ogunbowale. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18.
First down, Texans.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Stroud. To the left side. Caught by Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
At the 39-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
It's just so hard to simulate the speed of some of these defensive linemen in the NFL. I mean, by the time he makes his play fake, you get your head around on the perimeter, the quarterback's expecting to break contain. He thinks he has a lot of time to look downfield. Well, that time went away in a hurry, and he didn't have much of a chance.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw, it's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards.
That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
Pre-snap, the quarterback loved that man matchup on his tight end, and a crossing route is a great man coverage beater. He's able to run away from the coverage, run to the far side of the field to a bunch of open grass. Ball's on target. Nice pickup.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
The 26-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Stroud. This one complete to Higgins. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have a Texans first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. On the handoff, this is Chuck. And this tackle there, he pushes forward, and will give him 4 yards.
At the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
And he will score! C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Ravens 7.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Run the draw, and here's Henry. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
At the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Rush to throw. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. And it's an incompletion.
Incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Throwing is Rush. Now a screen set up for Henry. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screenplays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screenplay.
In motion goes Likely. A give right up the middle to Henry. He shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield. And down at the 49.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Get the point on the board.
In motion goes Likely. On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Rush from out of the pistol. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing is Rush. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
20 at the 49-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 14.
3rd and long. In motion goes Likely. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Mark Andrews.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Ravens bring their punt team out as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Texans offense make their way out to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Buchanan on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
2nd and 10. Once again, it's Chubb. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
17-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down, Houston.
To throw is Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end, Schultz. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
A gain of
13 yards on that pass play. First down for Houston.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Throw left side, taken in by Kirk.
Christian Kirk. Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 6. They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Down back at the 38-yard line.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Stroud going to set up to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 21
A gain there of 21. It's good for a Texans first down.
And what a clutch throw here on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. Now, in a perfect world, they'd love to go down there and get points. But at a bare minimum, milk the clock. Leave the least amount of time possible if you do have to give the ball back to your opponent. And if you're this defense, it feels like the time to get off the field is right now.
And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
At the 33-yard line.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Chubb, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down for Houston.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
On 1st and 10, it's Chubb. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
We have a tight end motioning left here. Now Chubb. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will take a 21-7 lead.
Ravens 7.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Now, Rush. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Rush. He'll step up and run this. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And he just continues to show the ability to extend drives with his legs. It's not something people immediately bring up when they talk about him, Mike, but as we've seen, he's more than capable of making something happen whenever the opportunity presents itself.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. It's 2nd down.
Well, you're not going to blame the pass protection for that one. They gave him plenty of time to find someone downfield, and with that much time, somebody on offense just needs to win.
Rush. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
In motion goes Likely. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Trying to get this himself, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
4th down, you want to make sure you give your quarterback the option to keep the ball in his hands, and that's exactly what they decided to do, and the defense was ready. They played assignment football, everyone did their job, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
this drive. And now for a second time, he loses the football.
Recovered by the Ravens.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. This one complete to Bateman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Rashad Bateman. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll drop the throw. He's going to run it.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
No way, you're kidding me!
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. In motion goes Likely. Back to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The Texans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Looking free downfield. It's Hurts. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
16 yards.
It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go with Chubb, and the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Made at the 16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
And he'll throw this one away. Incomplete. Receivers blanketed everywhere he looked. To bring up a 4th down.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
4th down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
Is good. Makes the score Texans 24, Ravens 7.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar. And they have been so far. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, this is why they teach these guys to never give up on a run. There was multiple times there that he could have taken what he got, go down with the tackle, and live to play another day. But he kept fighting, broke free, and then look at the play that resulted. Huge gain.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
Couple of explosive runs here to start the drive, and now you got to ask yourself, what's the counterpunch? I think as this defense continues to pack themselves in tight, this is a prime opportunity to try to take a big shot downfield.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And it's really been their inability of the offensive line to keep the quarterback upright. And it's a big reason why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Rush to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game. I mean, they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield, and you could see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
Throwing is Rush. He'll try and set up the screen to Hill. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Bill look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's a handoff to Chubb. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. In motion goes Likely. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. Throwing is Rush. He'll step up and run. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
26-yard line.
Come on, let's play like a team.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Pistol give to Henry. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
At the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, a loose football. And No turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Bateman is the motion man. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.
Why can't we score? Yeah, what are we doing? We gotta step up. Money back.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.